In this video, I am going to explain the concept clocks. Clocks is one of the most important concepts in arithmetic that you can expect in every competitive examination. Unlike the remaining chapters, in clocks, you can expect both theory and calculation based problems. In general, the dial of clock is circular, and we know on a straight line at any point total angle is 180 degrees, and in circle at center total angle is 360 degrees. A clock has two hands, namely hour hand or short hand and minute hand or long hand. And the dial of a clock is divided into 12 parts, and each part is known as 1 hour space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The space in between every two indications, in between 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, that is known as hour space, which is equal to 30 degrees. See, the distance between two hour spaces is 30 degrees. There are 12 such spaces. 12 into 30, entire angle is 360 degrees. And each hour space is further divided into 5 parts, and each part is known as minute space. Minute space, and each minute space is of 6 degrees. And our hand takes 12 hours to complete a rotation. To complete one rotation, our hand takes 12 hours. So in 12 hours, it is covering 360 degrees angle. So each hour, it is covering 30 degrees. So which I already told you, each hour space is of 30 degrees. And in 1 hour, if it can cover 30 degrees, in 1 minute, our hand can cover half degree. And coming to minute hand takes 1 hour to complete one rotation. In 1 hour, a minute hand completes one rotation, that is equal to 360 degrees. Means in each minute it can complete 6 degrees. Minute hand can cover 6 degrees in 1 minute. That is what we call a minute space. Now combining them, our hand completes 30 degrees in 1 hour and half degree in 1 minute. Similarly, minute hand can complete 360 degrees in 1 hour, or for every 360 degrees cycle, it counts from 0 degrees again. So, minute hand completes either 0 degrees or 360 degrees in 1 hour, and minute hand completes 6 degrees in 1 minute. See, the minute hand completes 360 degrees or 0 degrees depending on the situation we use, but for calculation purpose we assume it as 0 degrees only. Based on this, you can expect one important question. You see, in 1 hour, our hand is covering 30 degrees, minute hand is covering 360 degrees. So, relative speed between the hands is 330 degrees per hour. See, each hour our hand is ahead of minute hand by 330 degrees. Or you can write the same as relative speed is equal to each minute our hand is making half degree, minute hand is making 6 degrees. There minute hand is ahead of our hand by 5.5 degree. So relative speed is 5.5 degree per minute. In other words, 5.5 is equal to 11 by 2 degrees per minute. You should remember these points. Relative speed is 330 degrees per hour, or 5.5 degree or 11 by 2 degrees per minute. And in clocks, one of the regular questions is angle between the hands. Angle between the hands. The angle between the hands is theta degrees. Theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2 m. suppose if the time is h hours m minutes, if time is given, angle between the hands is 30h minus 11 by 2m. But in clock, sometimes our hand is ahead of minute hand, or sometimes minute hand is ahead of our hand. It depends. So this angle may be positive or negative, but as angle between the hand is required, whether it is clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction, we only consider magnitude. So whether it is positive or negative, we only consider positive value. So angle between the hands is theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m, provided time is h hours m minutes. Got it? Remember this, theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m, where h denotes number of hours, m denotes number of minutes, and always the difference must be positive. That's why we are writing it under modulus. Sometimes you will be given a particular angle and you are asked to find the time. Whenever time is asked, then time in minutes is equal to 30h plus or minus theta into 2 by 11. For finding time, we consider both plus theta minus theta according to the situation. I will explain in the problems. And coincidence. Both the hands of the clock coincide, or both the hands of the clock lie on the same straight line towards the same direction, or angle in between the hands 0 degrees, whichever is the condition asked. It happens 11 times for every 12 hours. In one day, both the hands of the clock coincide 22 times. In one day, 22 times, or in 12 hours, they coincide for 11 times. Similarly, both the hands of the clock lie on the same straight line but opposite to each other. They are on the same straight line but opposite to each other. In other words, angle between the hands is 180 degrees. This condition also happens 11 times in 12 hours. Similarly, 22 times in 24 hours or 1 day. Similarly, both the hands make right angles. What is meant by right angle? 90 degrees angle. Angle between the hands is 90 degrees, and that happens 22 times in 12 hours and 44 times in 1 day. These points are asked in many examinations directly. See, the logic is, if the angle is 180 degrees or more, the angle is 180 degrees or more, that situation happens 11 times in 12 hours and 22 times in 1 day. If the angle is less than 180 degrees, whether 150 or 170 or 90 or 30 degrees or 2 degrees, that happens 22 times in 12 hours and 44 times in 1 day. Remember these points. The angle is more than 180, it happens 11 times, 22 times. The angle is less than 180, 22 times, 44 times. An accurate clock shows 8 o'clock in the morning. Through how many degrees will the hour hand rotate when the clock shows 2 o'clock in the afternoon? An accurate clock shows 8 in the morning, and by the time of 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., how many degrees of angle is rotated? See, I told you in 1 hour, our hand completes 30 degrees, minute hand completes 0 degrees, and in 1 minute, our hand completes half degree and minute hand completes 6 degrees. Here number of minutes are not given. The duration is 6 hours. In 6 hours, our hand rotates 30 degrees each hour. So angle rotated is 180 degrees. Or you can imagine the situation. 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2, 1, 8, 7. 9 and 3 are opposite. 2 and 8 are opposite. Between 8 o'clock and 2 o'clock, it completes 180 degrees. Find the angle between the hour hand and the minute hand of a clock when the time is 3 hours 25 minutes. The time is h hours m minutes. Angle between the hands is 30h minus 11 by 2 m. Here given time is 3 hours 25 minutes. So substitute 30 into hours 3 minus 11 by 2 into minutes 25. 30 into 3 90 minus 11 into 25 275 divided by 2. 90 minus 275 by 2, 13 times 26, 15, 7 times 14 and half. 90 minus 137 and half, which is minus 47 and half degrees. But I already told you it is angle in between the hands. Whether you notice the angle clockwise or anti-clockwise, the problem is about angle in between. So we only consider magnitude. Whether it is positive or negative, we only consider magnitude. So answer is 47.5 degrees. At what angle the hands of a clock are inclined? At 15 minutes past 5. At 5:15, find the angle between the hands. And we know that the angle between the hands is mod 30h, 30 into 5 hours completed minus 11 by 2 into 15 minutes completed. So this is the angle between the hands at 5:15. 30 into 5, 150 minus 11 into 15, 165 divided by 2. 150 minus 165 by 2, 8 times 2 times 82.5. 150 minus 82.5, that is 67.5 degrees. So angle between the hands is 67.5. The reflex angle between the hands of a clock at 10:25 is. Angle between the hands is required, but there is an extra word reflex. I'll explain it later, but before that find the angle in between. Theta is equal to mod 30h, 30 into 10 minus 11 by 2 into minutes, 25 minutes. 30 into 10, 300 minus 25 into 11, 275 divided by 2. That is 300 degrees minus 275 by 2. 13 times 7 times 137.5. So how much angle is left? That is 162.5 degrees. So angle between the hands is 162.5 degrees. What is mean by reflexive angle? See, reflexive angle is the angle which is in between 180 degrees and 360 degrees. See, if the angle is in between 0 and 90, we call it acute angle. The angle is in between 0 and 180, we call it obtuse angle. If an angle is more than 180 degrees, we call it reflexive angle. Here, reflex angle is required. So whenever angle is less than 180 degrees, it cannot be reflexive angle. For finding reflexive angle, do one thing. Reflexive angle is equal to 360 degrees minus theta. I mean, if 40 degrees is given, its reflexive angle is 360 minus 40. If 150 degrees is given, its reflexive angle is 360 minus 150, that is 210. Similarly, for this problem, reflexive angle is required and we obtain 162.5, which is not a reflexive angle. So subtract it from 360. 360 minus 162.5, that is 197.5 degrees, which is more than 180. It is reflexive angle. Actually, if the requirement is angle between the hands, 162.5 is right answer. But if reflex angle is required, subtract obtained value from 360 degrees. What is the angle made by the hour hand and the minute hand if the clock shows 9:15? At 9:15, angles made by hour hand and angles made by minute hand are required. Here the requirement is not angle in between, angles made by hour hand and minute hand respectively. See, already told you hour hand makes 30 degrees in 1 hour, half degree in 1 minute. So angle made by hour hand is equal to, hour hand makes 9 hours 930 degrees plus 15 minutes 15 half degrees, 270 degrees plus 7.5 degrees, that's equal to 277.5 degrees. So angle made by the hour hand is 277.5 degrees at 9:15. And similarly, minute hand makes 0 degrees in 1 hour, 6 degrees in 1 minute. So it completes how many degrees? 9 into 0 plus 15 minutes, 15 into 6, 0 plus 90, 90 degrees. So hour hand makes 277.5 degrees and minute hand makes 90 degrees. These are the answers. If angle in between is asked, angle in between is difference of these two values, that is 187.5 degrees. At what time between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock will the hands of the clock be together? At what time between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock both the hands coincide, or hands of the clock be together, or angle in between the hands is 0 degrees? Whichever is asked, we use same procedure. Requirement is the time at which both the hands are together in between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Let the time is 2 hours m minutes. After 2 complete hours, at m minutes, both the hands are coinciding. We know that theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2m. Here theta, angle is 0 degrees, is equal to 30 into number of hours completed. In between 2 and 3, 2 hours are already completed, minus 11 by 2m. So 11 by 2m is equal to 60 degrees. M is equal to 60 into 2, 120 divided by 11. That's equal to 11 10 times 110, 10 by 11, these many minutes. So answer is after 2 o'clock, exactly at 10 by 11 minutes, both the hands of the clock coincide. And there is a shortcut. Remember, the problem is about coincidence. Both the hands of the clock coincide in between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock at the condition about coincidence. After 2 o'clock, definitely after 2 o'clock, 60 by 11 into 2. If the requirement is coincidence in between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, coincidence happens at what time? After 3 o'clock, do this 60 by 11 into 3. If the requirement is in between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, coincidence happens when? After 5 o'clock, after 5, 60 by 11 into 5. By multiplying completed hours with 60 by 11, by multiplying completed hours with 60 by 11, you can find number of minutes at which both the hands coincide. Now for this problem, in between 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, both the hands coincide at this time. 20, 60 by 11 into 2. 2, 120 by 11, that is 2, 10, 10 by 11. This is the answer. Or if you want to use the formula instead of shortcut, this is the procedure. Right? At what time between 9 and 10 will the hands of the clock be together? Between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. I already told you the problem is about coincidence. After 9, 60 by 11 into 9. At this time coincidence happens. After 9, 60 into 9, 540 by 11. After 9, 11 4 times 44, 100, 11 9 times 99, 1 by 11. At this time both the hands of the clock coincide. Or if you want to use the formula, we know that theta is equal to 30h minus 11 by 2 m. Here the problem is about coincidence, so theta is equal to 0 degrees. 30 into number of hours completed 9 minus 11 by 2 m. M is equal to 270 into 11 by 2, that is 540 divided by 2. We get almost a similar expression. At 9, 540 by 11, 9, 49, 1 by 11. So answer is after 9, exactly at 49, 1 by 11 minutes, both the hands coincide. You can use any of the procedures, that is your choice. At what time between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock both the hands of the clock coincide each other? If the problem is about coincidence, they will coincide after 3, 60 by 11 into 3 minutes. After 3, 60 into 3, 180 by 11 minutes. After 3, 11 ones 11, 70 remaining, 11 6 times 66, 4 by 11. At 3, 16, 4 by 11, both the hands of the clock coincide in between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And I need to tell you one more point. See, both the hands are coinciding at 12 o'clock initially. At 12 o'clock both the hands are coinciding initially. After that both will coincide at 1, 5, 5 by 11. After that they coincide at 2, 10, 10 by 11. After that they coincide at 3, 16, 4 by 11. If you notice, they are coinciding after every 65, 5 by 11 minutes. That's an important result. Both the hands of the clock coincide after every 65, 5 by 11 minutes, or 1 hour, 5 minutes, 5 by 11. At what time between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock the hands of a watch point in opposite directions? Between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock hands are in opposite directions. Let the time be 4 hours m minutes. At 4 hours m minutes, let they are pointing opposite to each other. I already told you, if the problem is about time, the problem is about minutes, and if angle is given, minutes is equal to 30h plus or minus theta into 2 by 11. And which case is correct? Do we need to use plus theta or minus theta? I'll explain here. Number of minutes are required. M is equal to 30 into hours, 4 hours completed, plus how much is theta? Both are opposite to each other. If both are opposite to each other, angle in between is 180 degrees. 180 degrees into 2 by 11, and number of minutes is equal to 30 into 4, minus 180 into 2 by 11. Every time we consider both the cases, plus theta minus theta. Now if you see the first condition, number of minutes is equal to 30 into 4, 120 plus 180, 300 into 2 by 11. And in the second case, number of minutes is equal to 30 into 4, 120 minus 180 minus 60 into 2 by 11. And number of minutes, time cannot be negative, so we cannot consider the second case. Either of the cases is possible. We do not consider the second case. See, whenever time is a negative or whenever number of minutes are more than 60, there we do not consider those cases. Here we are not consider this case because time is negative. Time cannot be negative, so that's why we are not taking second case. And considering the first case, number of minutes is equal to 600 divided by 11. 11 5 times 55, 50. 11 4 times 6 by 11. So at 4 hours 54 6 by 11 minutes, both the hands of the clock are opposite to each other. Find at what time between 8 and 9 o'clock will the hands of a clock be in same straight line but not together. They are in same straight line but not together. Again, angle in between the hands is 180 degrees. So whenever time is required, what is the formula we use? Number of minutes is equal to 30h plus or minus theta into 2 by 11. Here the requirement is in between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So number of minutes is equal to 30 into h, 8 hours completed, plus theta plus 180 degrees into 2 by 11. Similarly, number of minutes is equal to 30 into 8 minus 180 into 2 by 11, plus theta once minus theta once. We need to consider both the cases. Sometimes one of the cases will be eliminated. Here number of minutes is equal to 30 into 8, 240. 240 plus 180 is 420 into 2 by 11. M is equal to 30 into 8, 240 minus 180, that is 60 into 2 by 11. Number of minutes is equal to 840 by 11. Number of minutes is equal to 120 by 11. 11 7 times 77, 11 6 times 76, 4 by 11. Our minutes is equal to 11 10 times 10 10 by 11. But if you see in the first case, number of minutes are 76, exceeding 1 hour. If they exceed 1 hour, after 8 hour 76 4 by 11 minutes means it is after 9 o'clock. That cannot be the answer because the requirement is in between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Angle in between the hands 180 degrees between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So that's why remember, whenever time is negative, we don't consider that case. Whenever number of minutes are exceeding 60, we don't consider that case. Here first case is not possible, second case is possible. So both the hands of the clock make 180 degrees between 8 and 9 at 8 10 10 by 11. This is the right answer, 8 10 10 by 11. We are not considering the first case because number of minutes are exceeding 60. What time between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock will the hands of the clock be at right angle? Both the hands are making 90 degrees in between them. So time period is required. Number of minutes is equal to 30h plus or minus theta into 2 by 11. Once we consider plus theta, other time we consider minus theta. Now number of minutes is equal to 30 into hours completed 4 plus 90 into 2 by 11. Similarly, number of minutes is equal to 30 into 4 minus 90 into 2 by 11. Number of minutes is equal to 120 plus 90, 210 into 2 by 11. Number of minutes is equal to 120 minus 90, 30 into 2 by 11. That is 420 by 11, 60 by 11. Number of minutes are equal to 11 3 times 33, 11 8 times, either 38 2 by 11 or number of minutes is equal to 5 5 by 11. So both the hands make right angle at 438 2 by 11 and 4 5 5 by 11. Which of these two is correct? Both are correct. Sometimes one of these values are mentioned in options. Sometimes both values are correct. At 4 5 5 by 11 and 438 2 by 11, both the hands make 90 degrees. At what time between 5:30 and 6 the hands of the clock be at right angle? Between 5:30 and 6 time is required. Time is 30h plus or minus theta into 2 by 11. Number of minutes is equal to 30 into hours completed 5 plus right angles 90 degrees plus 90 ones, and number of minutes is equal to 30 into 5 minus 90 into 2 by 11. That's equal to 150 plus 90, 240 into 2 by 11. Number of minutes is equal to 150 minus 90, 60 into 2 by 11. 480 by 11, 120 by 11. So number of minutes are equal to 11 4 times, 11 3 times, 43 7 by 11, or number of minutes is equal to 11 10 times, 10 10 by 11. So answer must be either 543 7 by 11 or 5 10 10 by 11. Which of these two is correct? Both are correct, but if you see the problem, requirement is 90 degrees angle, but not in between 5 and 6, it is in between 5:30 and 6. If the time is in between 5:30 and 6, first option is possible and second case is not possible because it is before 5:30. At what time between 5 and 6 both the hands of a clock are at 3 minute spaces apart? Time is required. Whenever time is required, formula number of minutes is equal to 30h minus or plus theta into 2 by 11. Number of minutes is equal to 30 into 5 hours completed plus theta. What about angle? Angle is not given, but given both the hands are 3 minutes apart. I already told you at introduction, 1 hour space is equal to 30 degrees and each minute space is equal to 6 degrees. If each minute space is 6 degrees, 3 minute spaces are equal to 18 degrees. 18 into 2 by 11. Second case, minutes are equal to 30 into 5 minus 18 into 2 by 11. Notice the difference. Here angle is not given directly. Angle is given in terms of spaces. 3 minute spaces. 3 minutes apart means 18 degrees apart. Now m is equal to 30 into 5, 150 plus 18, 168 into 2 by 11. M is equal to 150 minus 18, 132 into 2 by 11. 168 into 2, that is 336 by 11. 132 into 2, that is 264 by 11. So number of minutes is equal to 1130 times 330, 6 by 11, or number of minutes 11 2 times, 11 4 times. So the possible answers are at 5:36 by 11 or at 5 hours 24 minutes. In these two cases, both the hands are at 3 minute spaces apart. How many times are the hands of a clock at right angle in one day? Already told you in introduction, the angle is less than 180 degrees. that happens 22 times in 12 hours and 44 times in 24 hours or 1 day. The angle is 180 degrees or more. 180 degrees or more than 180 degrees. That happens 11 times in 12 hours and 22 times in 1 day. So for this problem, answer is, the problem is about 90 degrees. Angle is 90 degrees, which is less than 180. So in 1 day it happens 44 times. Answer is 44 times. How many times do the hands of a clock coincide in 1 day? Already told you, coincidence happens 11 times in 12 hours and 22 times in 1 day. Answer is 22 times. In every 60 minutes, the minute hand gains how many minutes on the hour hand? In every 1 hour, hour hand makes 30 degrees and minute hand completes 360 degrees of rotation. So minute hand is ahead of hour hand by 330 degrees each hour, or which we call relative speed. Relative speed of hands is 330 degrees per hour. In 16 minutes, the minute hand gains over the hour hand by how many degrees? In 16 minutes, in each minute, minute hand gains 6 degrees. In 16 minutes, it makes 96 degrees. It moves by 96 degrees. And our hand rotates by half degree per minute. In 16 minutes, it rotates through 8 degrees. So gain is 88 degrees. That's all for this session. Thank you. Thanks for watching.